to infinity and beyond, because I'm still Buzz Lightyear. I really need to change back my skin, but I've been playing so much Bed Wars with my friends, so we always have the same skin on, to appear very sweaty to our players. But nevertheless, guys, welcome back to my other sweaty experience in Minecraft, my awesome survival world over here. We're on episode 38 now, and yeah, we're over in the industrial district. We've been working a lot on the base. I figured we change focus and try to just solely work on this area today, and try not to even show that base in this episode, because I'm getting tired of it. I'm sure you guys are tired of it, and I just don't even want to think about all the terraforming we have to do over there. So guys, there's obviously a lot of unfinished projects over here. Of course, I have a master list of farms we gotta build. I mean, real quick, like pull up my phone, because I'm not prepared. I still got tons upon tons of farms to build, so I've built the sugarcane farm, but we still have, we got more better tree farms, we got flower farms, we got passive mob farms, we got bamboo farm, cup farm, got cactus farm, beetroot farm, wheat farm, carrot and potato farm. Got all these farms to build, and even more importantly, we got a skyscraper to build. So as you guys know, yeah, this was supposed to be a skyscraper, and we started this thing months upon months ago, over the summer, I think. And yeah, never got around to finishing it. We got it started in a stream, and yeah, never finished it up, so I think we're going to remedy that, and we're trying to finish this skyscraper today, and then we might move on doing some other work around the industrial district, but we will see, because this is going to be a huge, huge project. We got to do some interior work as well. It's going to be a lot of fun, but I guess we just got to start placing blocks. And once again, we place, of course, all of our shulker boxes down, and every project. It's so nice having these guys. We can just, go around. I can get all set up. I got a bunch of black stained glass on me. I probably can convert that to gray, to be honest. But it's very nice. Got all my materials around. So, yeah, easily to get set up. Placing slabs, placing slabs. Doing a lot of slab placing for sure. I can't think of anything else to sing. Slabs are now placed. I guess we're on to, yeah, full blocks. So we're now placing some full blocks. We're also falling. And there we go. So basically what I did here, guys, is obviously this is kind of a weird shape, and the main reason for that was the fact we had to merge the B building into this one because I screwed up. So in order to kind of fix that shape, what I did is I just kind of brought this all out to the same. So we got a perfect square that's roughly centered around this whole thing. And I think overall, yeah, it's definitely a little bit better. So basically we have a square template to work from. We can actually now build up the entirety of the skyscraper. So I think we're going to start by doing a bit of a frame. So by frame I mean these, because we use these stone, smooth stone blocks as frames around basically the entirety. If we look at every single building, we use this stuff as the frame. So we use these to kind of map out where we want stuff to go, where we want features. I kind of want it to be a little unique. I want to remnant over that, like that building over there, which is, I say, the least uniform of all the buildings we built. I think it looks the best in my opinion. So yeah, let's just get going. I think I might have the exact amount needed. No way. I mean, of course, I just, destroyed some blocks, but that was unintentional, of course. So, all right, so I put in the first part of the frame here, and I think we're actually going to double this. So essentially what I mean by that is we're just going to mirror that one more, maybe twice more up top of it. Because we want this thing to be huge. Like, this is the base. We want that to be much, much taller than the base is relatively. So, unfortunately, I am out of stone. However, it is one trip away to the base. So, we'll go grab that stuff, and we can be back relatively soon. Nice, my field of view being this low. It's alright, though. Alright, let's go get that stuff. Alas, we do not have any stone. We have a little bit, which I will take. But we need more. We're going to need lots of this stuff. So, honestly, let's just go over to my storage system and 1, 2, 3, 4, and let's just go, convert all this stuff for some stone, smooth stone down in the super smelter. Shouldn't take too long, but that might be it for the night for me, since I do have to now wait for 20, 30 minutes for that to smelt. Probably more like 15 minutes, but still. I could be doing other things like sleeping, so probably go to bed, wake up in the morning, and hopefully have tons upon tons of smooth stone. Alright, so we're back, and I've placed in 2 more layers on top, and my opinion is, if you take a look from our little perch on this oak tree, if I can get on top of this oak tree, I'd say, okay, so that's 3, 4, I say we need 5 of these little layers up to the top, so I think we're going to do 2 more of them, but so far this is looking really, really sweet, guys. I'm really happy with how this is turning out. This is going to be an amazing center tower piece surrounded by a bunch of factories and warehouses and stuff like that. So it's going to be pretty epic, but I guess we still got to put in a lot more blocks. Well, to be honest, this is actually kind of relaxing. Just placing tons upon tons of stone and yeah, making huge progress while we do it. Anyhow, we are almost done with the fourth layer, so I'm just finishing up the last of these pillars that go up the side of it, and then we just got to connect the top. And then, of course, we got to go ahead and do that everywhere, so it should be fun. And as we wrap up the last few blocks, we are going to finish the fifth layer. We can see if the height looks correct. Honestly, it's all sight. It's all like proportionally, how does this make the bottom look small? You know what I mean? Because we want the base to look relatively small. With respect, relative is the word I was trying to say, to the rest of the build. Obviously, that's very, very tall still, so this has to be even taller. But we're at Y193 right now. So, yeah, we're pretty freaking tall. I mean, this building is going to be huge, and it's not even going to have anything inside of it either besides the storage system, which is literally covered up by the base. But if we look at that, honestly, height-wise, I think we're doing okay. Like, I think that's actually perfect. I think we'll even add a little bit more height on top of it with a different shape. But in terms of the main structure, I think we're looking good. We could add a 6, but honestly, like that looks pretty damn good. I think it'll look even better once we have a bunch of windows and bricks in there as well. So I'm going to get started. I'm going to try to figure out a design for each layer, and it's going to be symmetrical. I think that'll look best for a build like this, but this thing's huge, guys. I mean, to give perspective, I mean, yeah, utterly massive. So let's get going. And we're back. It's probably about a week later, to be honest, and I've started to put in the windows. I was traveling, though, back to the East Coast to move back into my apartment. Or into a new apartment, I guess. Wherever. However, we are now, once again, oh my god, it's been too long. We're working on the windows. So as you can see, I've put in one. It looks pretty good. It's a little gray, but I think as we, go up, it should improve steadily. However, I definitely want to put some brick, I think, in the middle section. So we're going to focus on hopefully having some more brick in the middle. Though I might want to do that on the outside. Yeah, I feel like that'll look better. So I'm probably going to replace that with some kind of brick design, the glass in there, and then we'll have glass going up the center. I think would work just a tad better. So we're going to do that, and hopefully things will start looking a little better after that. So I'm doing a very similar stair pattern that we kind of did over there at some point, and yeah, that's going to look really cool. I think repeating on the corners, and then we can have some windows in the middle. And I might experiment with some slightly darker glass. I think that'd look pretty good. Just with all of the gray, it kind of all blends together, so I might experiment with some darker glass, but we'll have to find out. I say we do the brick first. That seems like a fairly easy task, and worry about the glass later, which shouldn't be an issue because we have, quite a lot of the stuff right here. So, yeah, let's get cracking. And as the sun begins to rise, and we take a look behind, as you can see, I've put in a panel, and that looks, oh man, this is going to look super cool once it's all complete. I was a little worried, like, the base isn't the best, I will say that. But, like, that looks really cool, and I think it's going to look even better once we have all of the panels filled in. So this skyscraper's definitely coming along. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, and I'm putting it in the testing world, and we're going to figure out what we want to do about the glass before we move any farther. Just because we're going to run out of bricks eventually, too, so I definitely want to get some stuff done in this episode, and hopefully save and wait for tomorrow. After this video releases, of course, but we're going to do a stream probably where we do a lot of villager trading and get the bricks. And yeah, I definitely want to wait. And so hopefully today, before we move on to the rest of the bricks, we can work on figuring out the glass. So I'll copy the world over. We can easily use fill. Shouldn't be too bad. Alright, cool. So I downloaded the backup the world. That's why we're in creative mode, of course. Yeah, you just use LAN to do that. Sorry, I'm like smacking my headset mic against my actual mic. Anyways, yeah, I think if we repeat this, basically it's that same window pattern. However, instead, we put some black concrete behind it. I definitely think that makes it look a little bit better. Kind of looks like more depth into the building. Kind of adds some contrast with the color. And I think that repeated going up is going to look pretty cool, if I'd say so myself. So we're going to repeat that, going up the middle, all of the sides, and yeah, it should be good. I am definitely going to add all of the windows first on this world. I definitely want windows like this here, and then I think we'll reevaluate at that point, because then we can easily just switch all of it back and forth before we go with the black concrete. But should be good. On second thought, we're going with cyan terracotta. This definitely looks, loads better. Yeah, it's definitely, the black was a little too dark. This is kind of more neutral. I think it definitely works just a little bit better. And one thing I want to try, something like that, maybe. Um, just a little bit of extra space between the roof. Maybe we can even bring that out. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna end up doing. That looks good. That looks good. We could even go, I mean, we could go like something like this, maybe, as well. There we go. Okay, that's the design we're gonna go for. Plus, terracotta is a lot easier to get than concrete, so pretty good idea. Unfortunately, I ran out of, yeah, brick, and basically entirely out a little bit more, and we were able to finish up. However, before we did run out of brick, barely by the skin of our teeth, we did finish up the glass here. Of course, we gotta put the cyan terracotta, but yeah, this is gonna look really, really cool once it's finished. But I think I'm gonna do a quick little live stream. I got like a couple hours-ish before I got some plans for tonight. Do a quick extra live stream this week, have no problem doing that. Gotta get used to doing that more anyways, and yeah, we're gonna do a quick live stream, do some brick trading, might make a little bit more progress on this, and I'll be back once we're done with that. And after a couple of successful live streams, as you can see, we have made some great progress over here. We've also made some great progress over at the main base in our second live stream we did. I stream Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, and every Wednesday we stream from EasyGoing Survival, so make sure to check that out. It's only going to be like that for probably a month and a half, so yeah, definitely get those streams in while you can. Anyways, we're making great progress on this tower, and it's definitely looking really cool. I think now that it's taken shape, I was a little unsure, like, beating myself up a little bit about this, but even the windows of the sign, like, that looks better now that we have all this extra bricking on the corners. I think, yeah, using this design works really, really well on the large scale. So I'm very, very pleased with how this has turned out, but obviously, sadly, we got a lot more work to do. Like, oh my god, guys. It's already been thousands upon thousands of blocks probably placed here, but we're still gonna get going. We gotta still grind it out. So I think in the form of a third-person time lapse, I'm gonna finish up some portions of this build. I really do hope you enjoyed that time lapse. I'm going to start doing more of those. I really like how they turn out. They're really not too much effort. I think they definitely add to the video over me just giving you guys extraordinarily boring progress updates. Anyhow, we finished up all of the brick corners now, and this thing is finally starting to take shape. Like, this is looking pretty cool. This is the bulk of the build right here. We're going to have some stuff on top, but this is it mainly. So, yeah, I'm glad it looks awesome. It's definitely coming together. It definitely, the base was looking a little funky, but honestly, if I perch, like, the base still looks a little weird, but it fits better in, because we have all this extra detail on top now. So it's okay that's a little bland, because we have this giant prism of awesomeness on top. Anyways, I'm out of bricks. This is all I got left, so we're gonna go do some more villager trading. This is such a satisfying progress to this day. Just clicking through, getting all of the emeralds from these guys, and then, of course, eventually traded them all for bricks. And now we got some large quantities of bricks once again, so as you guys know, it is time. And I gotta leave in about, got a little bit longer before I gotta work out, so I'm gonna try to crack out at least a couple of these strips, and maybe update you guys on that progress so we can finish it off with a third-person time lapse. So we're at the home straight, just gotta do the windows now. We're over halfway done. We got this. I say we, I mean me. And really, didn't take too long to be honest, but we've actually put in 3 more glass windows. So we got this side completely finished, as well as this side over here. And I must say, if we take a very long flight away and we do a coast, yeah, the windows look pretty good. I think they'll look even better with the cyan terracotta. Obviously, I want to do some experimentation with that. But so far, yeah, this thing's really taken shape. I really love how this thing's starting to look. That's messed up. Don't mind me, just fixing a little error by accident. Oops, there we go. But yeah, what I'm saying is it is taking shape now. I'm really happy how it turned out. I was a little unsure of it at first, but now we've put in most of it. I'm very, very happy. So all we got left is a few more panels. So we got these two right there, these two right there. So yeah, should be pretty easy. I think we're doing the form of a third-person time-lapse, so I'll see you guys during that. And as we come in, as you can see, hope you guys enjoyed that time lapse, by the way. Yeah, this section of the skyscraper's done. Oh my god, guys, that was a lot of blocks. This is a big build. That's all I gotta say. It's very, very tall. I mean, it dwarfs every single farm in this entire area. And we're not even done yet. We still have to go higher up. However, unfortunately, I don't think I have time in this episode. As of now, it's Saturday night. This video is supposed to release Sunday morning. And even though it's only about 7 o'clock, I still got to edit it. And I have plans with friends. So sadly, I'm going to have to, yeah, cut it short. However, I do want to do an episode where I come back here and do more work on the industrial district. I want to add a perimeter wall. I want to, you know, texture the ground and add lighting and make it mob safe. Do all of that fun jazz. So that is definitely on my plans for the future, as well as probably shorten the sugarcane farm so it's within our map. But we'll worry about that when that time comes. Other than that, guys, I really do hope you enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun recording it. It was definitely, yeah, it was an interesting time, but we did it. We made it work. We got this tower. I'm really, really happy with it. I still haven't decided what we're going to do about the windows. It looks a lot better now that it's, you know, fully in place. I think we're going to work on the interior and worry about the exterior, cyan terracotta last. Just we'll see how it looks through the windows. I mean, right now, obviously, this is pretty subpar, but I think it'll look a little better once we have an interior. So I'm looking forward to working on this some more. Anyway, guys, thanks for 700 subs, by the way. Have an easygoing day, and I'll see you all later. Bye-bye.